Course content. If you have any doubt in last class, you can ask, and then you can start the next topic. Like,
Oh, no, not really. If you can like send the recording, so we'll keep on.
so I target and in transformation we are working. So today we actually expression lookup sequence generator and filter is completed. Uh,
Hmm.
in joiner we will work on that. So we just understand what is the joiner actually. Then I will explain some real time scenario where we can use the joiner and put and a sorter, right? The before we start, like in Oracle, right? So how
Mhm.
what is the join in Oracle? If you know, can you explain what is
Yeah.
the
So, based on the like, if depending on the SQL, we do have the queries to join multiple tables or data from multiple tables, and then together to get an output from both the tables.
Yeah, similar thing here is in Informatica. The joinery works same things like Oracle. Uh, that suppose in joiner, if you want to use in joiner in Informatica, there is some master and detail concept here. Suppose a master record will be less. How we can make the master in that table? Suppose you understand that table column have the less record. You want to less record count of less record, right?
Hmm.
Just like a master. Suppose you are working in ERP system and there the some department table, some like your like department table and some payrolls kind of things. That is the master. Very less record and some transactional table like your processing monthly payroll processing. That is your transactional table kind of, right? So that is the master and detail. The master will make as a department and the detail will make as a your transactional table kind of your monthly processing data. That is the detail table. So similar thing we just understand. Let me explain in some theoretical joiner which joiner kept the document. But let's see. Right. Yeah, no problem. I just explained the real time so that you. Yeah, joiner is nothing basically the same thing like Oracle's work. Just here is concept of detail and let me open and just explain some real-time example with your employee and department. Suppose here like employee table, employee have the multiple record, right? But multiple employee can join with one department, right? So same thing, each employee table we can make as a detail and department table can make as a master. So before uh, joiner, actually there is some sort of transformation, right? So there is some concept like if you go to join, right? So then how you can join means you need to start that record, or you need to join some, there is key concept is there in joiner transformation. So before that, first we just understand what is the joiner, simple joiner. Then we can go for some advanced concept like some because sometimes if you go to use the joiner transformation, it not get proper join because something is the data issue, yeah, record issue. Then you need to use the sorter transformation before the joiner. Okay, this is the key concept. But yeah, but this will understand with later on because first we understand what is the joiner. Then after that, let me open Informatica. I was kept to the document. Yeah, one thing I want to discuss yesterday actually, Soumya was asked, right?
Mhm.
So total 11 topic is there, right? So most of the uh, yeah, working mostly on six. Six is most important because there is the pillar of Informatica, right? This is the transformations.
Right.
Total mostly once six is completed, the most of you can understand like 40 50% approx completed. But yeah, it will be more scenario here in six because I will explain the joiner transformation. Like currently, I'm just taking one example, right? But after once it's finished, I will take a scenario like okay, how to use where we can use that transformation we combinedly, how you can use the multiple transformation in one mapping, right? So that's type of scenario I will explain in particular that. Then I will explain like in advance like uh, seven topic is PowerCenter transformation language like numeric. This one is not the more. This one is like conversion functions. If you notice in Oracle, there is some conversions. If you want to convert your character to like date functions, right? You understood the date function, you can convert multiple format. The similar thing we can use in Informatica. There is clinging, aggregate functions, user-defined function, date function, string function like substr kind of things you can use here also. And after that, we'll explain like advanced. Advanced is some more important because we are using, suppose if any issue comes like that in your Informatica, then how to debug, okay, and how to use the unconnected stored procedure, create index. Suppose you are using industrial concept, right? There is one to incremental load, right? Then how to use the drop index and that kind of thing. So that will explain. I suggest to Soumya, yeah, I most of the things like 40-50% I completed. Yeah, but yeah, that kind of because I asked some payments, right? That's why she asked how much you completed. That is the thing. Yeah. If any questions you can ask, right? Like how much? Yeah. Let me open my Informatica start. In Informatica or any ETL tool, but need to require more practice. If you do the practice, then you can ask, right? Because there is multiple scenario, right?
Right.
Uh, because yeah, I will explain the transformation one by one and what is the key role and what is the properties that, and after that we'll just pick the scenario. But if you do the practice, then you can ask like how where I can use, right?
Hmm.
That is the important thing. That's why I suggest you can install. in your machine, then you can do start the practice, and it will be truthful session actually.
Yeah, I was trying to do that today.
Hmm.
Let's see if it works. I deleted few files.
We can try, but I will also try. I don't know. Suppose if I share, maybe copyright issue. Don't know. It will be go in wave, right? If physically something available, then I can share. You can try by your.
Mhm.
Let's try. If not any copyright, I will place in one path. Yeah. So I am just opening. There is the creating new mapping. EM small joiner. First, I just taking the joiner transformation. I will just try to explain what it actually. Also, you can want to read the joiner transformation. You can just read the everything here. Yeah. If any issue like what Informatica provided, you can search the transformation properties, everything in your content, like in help. If you go in help, so what your version here, so you can search in via help, right? You can understand what is the properties of what type of things provided by Informatica. Then you can understand, right? Here is joiner transformation, all input, avoiding duplicate name behavior with all input transformation, like input for cache calculator, joining data from same source. Here is some scenario, right? Sorted transformation, sorted aggregator, sorted joiner. Here is given like I was explained like the sorted joiner transformation usage. Why is saying the sorted joiner transformation? We need to when we're going to join, you need to use before joiner transformation. We need to use the sorted transformation, so that you can sort the data like ascending or descending order. Then you can join, so that our transformation performance will improve. Otherwise, it will be don't know what is the order of that record. Then first you will be order that record, then it will be go for join. So it will be take time. So that's why it will be performance will be less. That's why we suggested always when are going to join use the joiner transformation, you can use the sorter transformation before the joiner, so that your transformation can understand better, like your record is better sorted, then join. Like here is saying something, a filter transformation, compare the average sales data. Less like we have already discussed, like you can use the conditional things in your filter transformation, then you can filter out based on that. Here is joining two instances of the same. Suppose you want to use the join with the same source. Like here is saying you can also join the same source data by creating a second instance of the source. After you create the second source instance, you can join the pipeline from the two source instance. If you want to join like simpler, if you notice in Oracle like a self join, right? You can use the employee table in two times, or any self join you can use the same source, right? You can build your logic. A similar thing you can handle here as well. Like you can if you want to you join the unsorted data, you must create two instances of the same source and join the pipeline. If you check here, there is the two instance he created like SQL. There the source is same, right? Then he used the joiner transformation. Okay. The following figure show two instances of the same source joined with a joiner transformation. The similar like you can use there. You can use the multiple or you can use the same. Now here, note when you join the data using this method, the integration service reads the source data for each source system. So performance can be slower than joining two branches of a pipeline. Why? Why it will be slow? Because the guideline he gives. Suppose if you use the following guideline when deciding whether to join branches of pipeline to join instance of the source, join two branches of a pipeline when have a large source. Here is explaining. Suppose large source having if you that source is large, then you can use as a detail kind of thing, or you can read the source data only once, right? Only once. Why is saying only once means you can read the data and store in your cache. You need to enable the cache in joiner transformation so that you can read in once and store in your cache. And when are going to join, it will join via the cache data. For example, here given you can only read source data from message queue once. Here is showing the message queue. You can enable this your cache kind of. Second thing is showing join two branches of a pipeline when you use the sorted data. Like here, suppose you have to use the sorter transformation. Here is try to explain like if you use the pipeline then sorted data. If the source data is unsorted and you use the sorter transformation to sort the data, branches the pipeline after you sort the data. Means here is try to say before joiner you can use the sorter transformation so that it can sort the data based on the your condition means the columns, right? Similar thing, you join two instances of source when you need to add a blocking transformation to the pipeline between the source and the joiner transformation. Let me start so you maybe better understanding. Yeah, here is actually joiner transformation, right? I just try to explain what is actually this property. If you notice here, first thing there is I'm trying to make a reusable and reusable. Suppose why are giving this concept here? Converting the current transformation into a reusable transformation is not reusable. Continue, right? Because if you make the reusable, suppose you are using 2 3 mapping, right? You want to use in another mapping as well. Entire your integration, it can be used. That's why we make the reusable concept. But yeah, mostly we are using inside only one mapping, then you can use only without uncheck. Here is given some ports will properties harm. Property similar thing like lookup you notice there. Cache directory will be there. Okay, suppose if you're going to read the data, cache automatically created. The first Informatica always store the data in cache, then start the process. Here is given some joiner types. Uh, Normal join, master join, detail outer join, full outer join. Similar like Oracle have the all types of join. The same thing here, but Informatica having only 4 types of join. One is the normal join, master outer join, detail outer join, and the full outer. Total 4 types of join Informatica. Okay. Now, second thing, null is ordering in master, null is ordering in detail kind of thing. Tracing label is having like every transformation having the tracing label. Suppose you want to debug that things, then you can enable only that time so that you can capture all line by line logs in your log file. Data joiner data cache like auto, yeah, always we are keeping as auto. Here is given some sorted input. Yeah, in joiner also giving provided some sorter things. You can sort the data before you join. But if you use this one, it will be take time actually. That's why we suggested you use the individual sorter transformation before join. Here he also Informatica provide because always when going to use the joiner transformation, it will take it actually it sort the data before join. That's why Informatica provided the sorter things itself in joiner. If you check box here, it will be sort the data. Okay. Now each master, how is sort actually given master order data is ascending or descending random, right? So he given the option. You can sort via descending or ascending, but it will be sort the master data only. Okay. Now I going to use one real time jumper. Yeah, mapping I use. Let me pull the source. Require the two source, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to pull the another. Let me open Informatica. Parallelly, I'm going to import another source. This is the source employee. I want to pull another source. Uh, Let me connect. I want to your department table, right? I will import the department table. Okay. There is two table I put it. So I will use the simple first mapping and then I can use some scenario types. So first mapping name I created. I pull the source. I will pull the another source like department. Okay, arrange all and okay. There is two source we have pulled, employee and department, right? Now next step will be like I want to join. I want to use the joiner transformation. Like let me open inform Oracle. What the real scenario should be. Let me open info source. There is the EMP table. Select system from DPT. There is two table, right? There is source actually. I want to use like this. Uh, Select a dot star. Let me from EMP. Using the alias A, comma DPT B fair A dot dptno equal to b dot. Okay. I want to use kind of this. Okay, and let me also after that b dot dname and one second b dot star s. Okay, you notice here uh, department name and the location I want to populate, so I need to uh, dname then b dot loc only. B dot dname. Got it? I want to pull in target. That's kind of record. Okay. I want to join with the department and employee table by using the department number. Okay. And I want to populate the department name and location in our target table. That is my objective to populate in target table. Okay, so same thing I want to handle in Informatica via joiner transformation. Okay, how to use the joiner transformation? Then based on that, I need to populate that things. Okay, let me come back in Informatica. Hmm. Yeah, there is two source here. So I am going to use the joiner transformation. You can pick the joiner transformation. Okay, then you can First one is employee table. Yeah, select all and then add all port in your joiner. Okay. Same thing. I'm not using any sorter. Okay. Uh, just you can pull here. Okay. Here automatically, if you notice here, automatically is taken like detail and master. Because Informatica understand how which one is less count of column and which one is greater. It will be automatically taken care. But yeah, if not taken care, you can forcefully also you can make as a master and detail, right? Here is given some option, right? If you want to make master your employee table, then you can click here, right? It will be
Yeah.
taken. Yeah. Or you want to make a department as a master, then you can take. Okay.
But why we have to do this in joiner? Like one table has to be master, or the other one has to be the child one. So is it like any concept is there to
Yes,
do
yes,
that?
yeah, yeah. Because Informatica, because you are going to join any transformation. Suppose you are making
Mm,
any table is master, then Informatica understood there is the less record. Main is the master record means there is the distinct record kind of. Suppose a department table, right? Department
mm,
table having very less record compared to employee table. Employee
correct.
table having the all record and where department where are going to join particular that key column like department number. If you notice in employee table there is the 2 3 department value there in employee table,
Mm,
right? So always we making the master that table having the less record means we understood that is the then we can make as a master. Master means as a in I think in concept like master detail and sorry in ERP. If you notice in ERP system there is some department sales area, right? We are locations. We are creating some before company. With company always one, right? One or two location maybe some 10 or 20. So that kind of tables we will make when going to join we will make as a master because there is the very less record and when are going to join to other table it will be like a transactional table or any so that will be detailed so that we can just a key column like primary key we are making the unique, right? Unique value. We are going to make the master that you understand this is the unique value, but
mm,
you can notice in employee table there is the multiple duplicate value for particular that column. So you can understand via this key. When your table having the unique value, it will make as a master uh, particular that columns. Suppose I want
okay.
to join the department, right? Department in joiner condition. So I will
Mm,
check particular that table. This table having the your unique value, then you can make as a master table, particular that table. And other one at the default will be detail table as okay.
okay.
Hmm. Now here your master detail is there, then you can go in conditional. I can open the condition. Here is coming master is a department one, then a similar thing you can as a department number. So I will join with the department number. Okay, but here if you notice it will be stop. Okay, I will rejoin. No, no. Yeah. One thing, a sorter input I not checked here because I will explain already. But yeah, here is given some option here. If you click here sorter, then he given your master record will be ascending or descending, right? So I'm not checking here. I will explain without this. Then you can explain
Okay.
later on. But yeah, you notice. Suppose here is very less record, like 14 record only. But if you there is the huge record there that time you can notice if you not click or if you not sorted your record then it will be like take the time actually that time you observe you need to sort before the joiner. So we always recommended you can use the sorter transformation before this. Yeah. Now once joiner is transformation is completed then I use the expression so that I can populate what I need record means a column. Yeah, why I'm using the expression transformation before? Yeah, always just we are recommending. Suppose you are doing any analysis, any transformation, any formula we build, you use the expression transformation so that you can avoid mismatching in your target actually. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so we are recommending you can use the uh, expression transformation after once formula your formula is done. Okay. Let me I pull here, then I will sort as per my required. Here, employee number, name, job, manager, hire date, salary, commission, department number. I need single department number. So I will pick from any table. So I will remove one department name and the locations. Okay. If you want here anything, just formula you can write here. But yeah, I didn't. I don't write anything. Yeah, here is showing the invalid because I not use it like Informatica. Oh, sorry, target. So I will go there in target. Okay. Yeah. One thing, if you notice, I my requirement is I need to populate the location table as well, but here is location column is not there. Then I will go and alter again. Huh? Let me. Hmm. Same similar yesterday in last class I was explained like manually as well. Here also I will take the same thing. Alter table, import table, add location. You can just cross check like location data what is the data type. For data type is must to check, right? I need to check here. DSC DPT. Always keep the same data type. Here is given varchar 230 and the same size so that you can avoid the mismatching, right? Add location where is it? 230. That one is alter. Okay. Now I'm going to target definition. Okay. Go in target definition, target designer, then alter the column. For sequence generator, I used the location worker 30. Okay. Also usage in required in a sequence. So I will use the sequence generator as well in here. Let me use the sequence. Okay, sequence generator. I use the yes first sequence. Okay. Now you can sorry. I need to next one. Let me check properties here. I want, yeah, you can, if you want to increment like 2, so you can use the 2, 3. I want to use the 2. Why is showing like that? Okay. Always increment 5. First will be 1. Second, you can create the sequence of as per your requirement. Like you need to remove this one. Okay, populated here. Then need to tag all. Let me arrange all. Uh, okay. Last which some I need to, because that one is not correct. Sorry. I need to put properly. Sequence will be pointed to sequence 1. Location I need to point location. Okay. Now it's valid. Yeah. Any questions so far? Like, let me
Mhm.
summarize. Yeah, here I used there's two table like employee and department table. Then after
Mhm.
that I use the joiner transformation. Uh, After that I use the expressions. Under expression I use it like uh, uh, sequence transformations, sequence generator. Then I use the expression. We combine both data in our expression transformer. Then I put it target definition. So yeah, last one is the target definition. First is your source definition. In between your transformation, there is the 3 transformation I used. Okay,
Okay.
so this is your concept. Now I am going to in workflow manager. Then we'll create the task. Yeah, this is the workflow manager. I will go in task developer. Okay. In task developer, yeah, they are given some process. The first I need to